Hey everybody, Hostess Toys here and welcome to Children of a Dead Earth. This is a hyper-realistic space combat simulation strategy kind of game. Not really what is normally presented on my channel, but this is so cool that and such a simulation that I think it should at least get a whole campaign devoted to it, because why the hell not? I need more variety on my channel anyway. So this game is available for about $25-ish on the Steam store, Australian dollars. And I highly recommend that to anyone that wants to know a little bit more about space and orbital mechanics and celestial mechanics, and if you're just a giant fucking nerd like I am, I highly suggest you pick this up because this is just awesome. So, we're going to be doing the entire campaign, and I really don't have that many campaign-based games on my channel. Everything is a lot more fluid, based in turns. So, we're just going to be doing the first two missions, and the first one is Distress Call at Luna. Now, what I really like about this game is how it presents all of its information. You have your basic overview of your mission, and what this is telling us right here, if you want to read through that, is basically a cargo freighter is got a massive fuel tank leak, and it lost all of its propellant. So we have to go and give all that propellant to it. Well, not all, but just refuel it. We also have a recommended reading section, which I think is amazing. Basically, it tells you about scientific principles that are involved in the mission. Basic orbital mechanics, Delta V and orbital burns, because this is not a combat mission. This mission just gets you introduced to trajectories and how to move around. Now, Delta V... Oh, sorry. Been talking way too fast. I'm quite excited. I had a coffee earlier. So, Delta V is the change in velocity, and basically, in layman's terms, this is how much fuel you can burn. Once you run out of fuel, you're just dead weight floating around in space. And you also, so it also has very detailed lore. This is a little bit, is that the flag of Turkey green? I don't know. So you have your faction information, a little bit of background information about the game, but I haven't really got into that. Celestial bodies with the information that nobody really gives two shits about, and your allied craft, which is pretty much everything that you can control in the mission. So let's get right into it. Now, unfortunately, I can't disable this tutorial, so we just have to go through all of this and try to get this out of the way so we can show how it all works. Normally there is a disable tutorial kind of thing in the corner. So this is the planet right here, and these green lines are your orbit. Right here is two things. It is a methane depot and a large methane tanker, and I'm going to be delivering this tanker to the cargo freighter, which has lost all of its fuel. This is our fuel meter up in here, and you can see your focus camera. So, let's get right into it. To look at your fleet, you can press F and take a look at everything in that spot. We have the large methane tanker down here, which has about half of Delta V, half the fuel it can have. So, basically we don't have enough, so it's asking me to refuel it. So we select on the methane depot and refuel it, and that will just steadily go up. Now we want to split this, and it will automatically refuel, so it's not that big a deal. Now we can also run our turns, which is pretty cool. Running turns in this game is very variable. You can set to 1 minute, 10 minutes, 6 hours, 1 day, and 6 days. So the faster you go, the more you fly around. So let's begin the orbital maneuvers. So we select at tanker, and then we hit trajectory. Now this blue line is basically the future trajectory as it is, and this can change depending on where you alter your path. So when you hover around, you can see everything in the future. You can see the thing on the outer orbit, the green line, moving as we go around in time. So 1 hour to 2 hours to 3 hours to 4 hours. And since we are in a tighter orbit around the planet, we're going much faster. Now, if you want to do an orbital maneuver, you select the line and then you click trajectory, and now you can adjust pretty much everything. And I don't really know much about tangential radial burns and all that. Basically, when you adjust these bars here, it shows the change in a 3D plane. Sorry, I talk way too fast and I just keep on running out of breath. So, let's move this bar around, and there we go. We click, and this is our matching orbit thing. So you can click on this and select that, and now our orbit is changed. And now it's going to fly right up, and as soon as we hit this point, the ship will start using up Delta V and burn out of its orbit, and then it will land it right there. So let's run the turn, and boom, it's out of the current orbit and flying into the second one. There we go. Hello, cat. Can you fuck off, please? Hello. Stop purring. Not time to purr and be cute. Okay, come on. Do your thing. There we go. Now we're in the same orbit, but right now we can't really match up because we're going at the same speed. So, we have the methane tanker, and now we're going to select the points. Anyway, the orbital node. Wait, select any. Alright, I'm going to select the point here and set trajectory. Now we're going to select the tangential thrust and try to meet up. And there is the point right there where we can meet up with the RFP cargo freighter. There we go, and there's our meetup point here. So now we're going to join up and then fly to it. Select 6 turns, get this a bit quicker. There we go, we've met up with our friends. Now we're gonna select this and then fuel it up. There we go, now we can split it and head back. And now we are going to head back. So let's start a new trajectory. You can basically do it anyway. Oh god, I hate this frame of reference thing. It's... ugh. You can go through this in the game, but I really don't like going through frame of references because I just completely lose it at this point. Alright, so let's just select a... no, fuck this, I don't want to do a frame of reference. I want to do Luna, and I want to move back to the fleet. I don't care about the frame of reference, that is not what I'm interested in. There we go. Now we're gonna meet up back with our friends and just run this freaking thing. There we go, we managed to complete it. Just a bronze rating, nothing too special. I really don't know too much about it. Alright, so now we have the second mission. This is False Flag. Basically, we're going to be targeting a fleet that has sort of pissed off my faction. Well, I think the enemy faction pissed off us and we're just going to retaliate. You can just go through that briefing if you want. Now, back into recommended reading, we have the apsis, and that's the apoapsis, and the periapsis, and that basically dictates the orbits. If you have an elliptical orbit, which is not perfectly circular around a planet, the apoapsis is the furthest part, and the periapsis is the closest part. And when you're at the apoapsis, you are going at the lowest speed, because the closer you are to the gravitational body, the faster that you go. We have the orbit facing, and oh god, this is not... it gets a little bit too nerdy for me. I'm not very good with mathematics and all that. I'm much more of a biochemistry type of person. Now, hopefully I can disable the freaking tutorial. Alright. Oh, okay then, so I guess they'll let me do my own thing. Okay.
Incoming transmission.
Yep, there's the elliptical orbit there, and there's its farthest point, and that's the periapsis point, going very, very close to the friggin' planet, I might say. So what we're gonna do is select this point here, and we're going to match the orbit right there. I don't think they'll cost... nope, it didn't cost me too much delta V. Now, at some point, I have to meet up with this fleet and blow it the fuck up. Or is he going to match up with me? I don't think so, no. Okay. So, let's traject... whoa! That's... doesn't look good. No. Alright. So, let's select the trajectory here. And... what the hell? Match? Yeah, I want to match the orbit. That is kind of scary looking. What just happened? Okay, I'm going to restart that because that's scary. I think I screwed it up. So we're going to see if I can't match it around here somewhere. Alright. Now let's adjust and see what I can do. Because it's better that you can, if you get into the orbits, it's a little bit closer. Alright, that looks relatively good. 1.2. What the hell? No, not that. let's cancel that a little bit. Actually, we'll run a couple turns. Okay, we'll select the... hi cat. I know, you're pretty. Go away. Let's see where we can match up with its orbits. Over here, how much will this cost? That will cost a lot, this will cost not that much. So we'll match the orbit there. And I want you to match the orbit. Why are you doing this? Okay, that looks fine. Okay, trajectory completed. I am now properly orbiting the bloody thing. Now I have to try and match it. Well, at least form up an intercept. Oh, okay, I can intercept here. And looks like it won't cost too much Delta V, actually. So we'll see how that goes. Boom! There we are. We are now in the combat phase. Okay, fuck off, cats. Hang on. Come on. Piss off. Piss off. Sorry about that. My partner's cat is very, very excitable. Okay, now we're into the meat of this freaking game. We have the rangefinder up here, and we have the range that is relative. So you can select the laser skiff, or you can select me. No. Can I pause it? Okay. So we're gonna just orient it, go into full homing mode, and when I get in range, which will be with these turreted railguns, I can start firing on the fucker. Now I'm going to target its two radiators. Am I in range? Alright, now let's orient broadside. Alright, let's target these ones here, the radiators.
Incoming transmission.
Okay. I'm in range, good. Railguns aside the ship, and now I'm swinging broadside. You have to swing broadside, otherwise it's just not going to fire. Alright, here we go. Now let's look at the enemy ship. What? Railgun? Yeah, I already did that. Yep, orient broadside.
Incoming transmission.
There we go. Now I'm targeting the ship, and hopefully I can blow up those radiators and completely screw up their heat.
Incoming transmission.
There we go, we took out one of their modules. There we go, now we've done that, so let's select that again. We just want to keep shooting at the radiators.
Incoming transmission.
Oh, looks like I blew something up. Oh, all enemies are no longer a threat. Mission successful. And we got a silver one for this, so we managed to do better than I did last time. Alright, I hope you enjoyed this content. We are going to be continuing with these missions. Yeah, if you enjoyed this content, please give me a like, give me a sub, give me all the juicy YouTube goods, and I hope you have a fantastic day.